East Coast freestyle skier Ian McCluskey is ready to take his sport to new heights, and I got an interview with him to tell us his story.
Everyone started snowboarding because it was the fashion at the time or whatever. So I decided to snowboard for about 2 years, and then my brother had like broken his wrist or something. So I decided I'd throw on his park skis and go hit some jumps at Pat's Peak and try it out. And then from then on I was like, wow, I seem to have a natural given talent from God or whatever you believe in. And I was good at skiing or something. So then from there, the next season, I bought a new snowboard, turned in my snowboard because I didn't want it anymore, sold that and got some new skis, and then just switched over to skiing. And I really just kind of switched back to skiing because I thought I was good at it and I didn't need to work hard.
And it didn't take Ian long to go from first tries to his first sponsor.
So like, I think it was last year, I was watching a bunch of other people's ski videos, and I was noticing that I was doing a lot of the stuff that older kids were doing. I don't know how much older they were because I don't creep on everyone, but I thought I had what it took. So I found this new company called Fortitude Skis, and they had a post on New Schoolers from a ski show about some new skis and stuff, and they looked really cool. So I decided I'd send them an email and see if they would do sponsorships. Sure enough, the guy said, yeah, send over a video or whatever and we'll see what we can do. So I sent him a video. And this video was not good at all. I don't know why he took me on the team. I don't think I was that good at skiing then, but I think the company manager might have seen potential in me because I'd only been skiing for 2 years, freestyle skiing for 2 years when I sent that video. It was all my backyard rails. I had like 2 shots at Pat's Peak, which is the smallest mountain in the world. And then he just decided he wanted to sponsor me. So from there I've been working off of it and trying to become incorporated into the company. So really, to me, I thought my chances of getting sponsored, I don't know what I was thinking back then. I thought I was so cool and I was so good at freestyle skiing and I was going to get sponsored and everything. I sent them to a couple companies that just didn't reply, and I don't blame them for that. But then Fortitude took me up on an offer, and I thought I was the luckiest guy because I just got a ski sponsorship. I was like going from the no-name Joey Everyday Saturday, like I mentioned before, and then going to someone that's sponsored, so much bigger. But I still think I got lucky there. So then really now I've learned so many new tricks within like 1 summer, and these ramps that I built like helped me so much with that.
It's definitely his knack for building that gives him a leg up on the competition when it comes to learning new tricks.
So ever since I started watching people's ski videos and stuff, I noticed people had these rails made out of like, they made them at home with wood and PVC, which is plastic piping, and I thought, wow, this is really cool. So one day I went to Home Depot with my dad, and we bought some PVC, some wood, some screws, I think, which are the most expensive things in the world, and we took a whole day and made us a rail. And I was still snowboarding back then, I think. One of the main things that the rails help you with is when you go to a mountain, you have really big features, and they're just, you can get scared by them and stuff, and you want to learn the basics on something small. So you make yourself a PVC rail, and it's just like you learn whatever you want on it. It's awesome. Ever since I started watching the videos on like people making all these ramps and stuff, when I decided to make them myself, it took me, I've probably made about like 5, 6, or 7 ramps and gone through so much money just spending it. But now I started to recycle my wood. This thing was basically recycled. And it's kind of fun to make this stuff and then ski on it, and like you actually made it, which is really cool. You don't have to go to the resort or anything. You can ski in your backyard.
He's also found a way to get over the summertime heat and keep progressing from May to October.
I started to watch other videos and people were skiing in the summer, which I was amazed by, and it was a kind of new thing to free skiing at the time. So then I decided I'd go get myself some of this green AstroTurf, which is fake grass that they use on like indoor soccer fields and stuff. And this stuff doesn't feel like snow at all if you ride on it, but it slides, and if you put water and soap on it, it slides really well. So then I also got this plastic fencing that I had laying around my house. People are using this in videos too. And it's kind of like a plastic, so you just kind of slide over it. It can hurt your skis quite a bit and dry out your bases and like give you scratches. But it's a lot faster than just a turf by itself. So then you can actually use this in the middle of the summer when it's like 100 degrees out and still be skiing, which I don't recommend because PVC gets pretty sticky in the hot sun. But you can ride on this all day long with your friends every day of the summer instead of sitting around watching TV and watching ski videos, snowboard videos, thinking about, oh man, I wish it would snow even though it's 90 degrees out.
As far as skiing future, his goals are pretty specific.
I want to just get as far as I can, send as many videos to as many companies as I can, and just hope all goes well and I can maybe make some money, which would be insane, doing something I love and making cash. Money in the bank.
And as for any advice, he's got a few words of wisdom for anyone who wants to look to get sponsored.
I got some advice for anyone that wants to get sponsored, not so much to like older teens that want to do it, but if you're like between 10 and like 16, you don't have the greatest chances of getting sponsored because you can't travel and you're still in high school. But you want to keep your positive thoughts up, keep your head up, keep skiing and snowboarding with your friends, shoot some video, hope you get some good shots. Like some days you just don't get anything and it pisses you off. But when you get some good shots, put together an edit, make sure you take your time on it. Go ahead and send it to like a friend that has a sponsorship or someone that owns a shop. You should always look for shop sponsorships first. I'm sponsored by S&W Sports, which doesn't really have a team yet, but we're starting to get something established. But you get like shop sponsorships, and the shop manager can introduce you to like reps of big companies like Line Skis, for example, and they'll introduce you to them. Those reps will go and watch you at like a contest or something. They'll go watch your results, see if you're doing good, see if you're getting your name out there. If they like what you're doing, they're gonna sponsor you, but don't try to push it too hard. Just have fun and have a good time and make shit happen.